Humans are relatively new to the galactic scene. It was believed that the first time we found any evidence of humans was a colony. It was big and beautiful in its heyday. Evidence of nuclear war was present throughout the world. We found it very sad and worrying. We dated the skeleton to be only 600 years old. Said colony had failed after only 200. We were wrong. After a human archaeologist was called, and records from the early colonists, we found no records, and the archaeologist had dated the skeletons to be 700 years old. The man had named the skeleton Leo. Leo was found to be buried next to others like him. Humanity was very confused by this find and thought that they may have been human-like. It was thought to be a one-time incident. 10 years after Leo, another planet was found with more human remains. These were found to be fossilized and well preserved. The human was named Tshirt after an ancient human ruler. This planet also has signs of nuclear damage across the surface, with a large portion of the surface still radioactive. After that, the galactic government began to sweep planets for any more signs of human activity. What we found was truly horrifying. Over 200 worlds were found to have human remains with nuclear damages across their surfaces. This had marked a study, and what we have learned was beyond our own comprehension. Humans have been colonizing planets for thousands of years. The galactic government have found so many human worlds, it was a shame that none of them survived. With every planet was a record of how they got there. All had one thing in common: gods dropping them on a world. Over time we forgot about this incident and moved on. Eventually, it was thought that some humans were taken from Earth and crashed on each planet. For a time this was a forgotten incident. 80 years had passed, and it was at this time that we found something truly horrifying. A lone ship that was carrying humans in cryosleep. At first it was seen as a lost colony ship. After more research we found that it wasn't a colony ship from any of humanity's previous efforts to colonize space. This ship was dated to be 900,000 years old, and humans inside had all been asleep. This made many species worried, for the humans, it shocked them. If these were humans, then that would put all of humanity almost 100,000 years ahead of their current civilization. After awakening the crew and getting acquainted with the current humans, they had been happy to see their children had survived a great calamity. Humanity wasn't sure how to proceed with this information, knowing they were older than they had thought. When asked what happened to them, the human who we thawed out only had one answer: the dead walked among us all. After that, one of humanity's newest colonies went dark. These planets were quarantined, and anyone who has visited them is to be suspected of carrying the virus. This is an extremely contagious virus. Any planet is to be quarantined off, and if it's too late, exposure to radiation will kill all the virus. And the host nuclear weapons are considered the final option to deal with this plague. The humans, they should have just stayed dead.